All right, we are live right now. Welcome to the live stream, everyone. This is going to be my first live discussion over the actual chapter, and well, I mean, it's the first time for everything. It's my first time actually doing it like this, where I'm not just doing like an actual YouTube video. So I got the chapter pulled up to the side. I currently don't know where my phone is right now, so low key, the left hand side is just gonna be how I'm gonna be reading the chat. Thank God for the ultra ride, but yeah, man. The leaks were long, unfortunately, man. I know I said I would wear like some clown makeup or get the Snapchat filter, but I wasn't really able to set that up in time, so I guess we're not gonna really be doing that. But yeah, hello Sanchez, welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome to the stream, bro, Beans. But that's sort of like how that went, I guess. I'm kind of glad the leaks didn't really come true, because I gotta say, what this chapter was, I gotta be honest with you, it was just so wild. I mean, if I go on my Twitter account right now, it's crane art. I think it's still trending on Twitter. Yeah, it's still trending on Twitter. Oh, we got the release of the chapter 135. Not the chapter 135 or 36, the volume cover of Chainsaw Man. And this is actually interesting. I feel like making a YouTube video about this. I probably will at Moon. That's actually kind of ironic that it would have that. So that's interesting. Well, if it's a moon, it's not like a giant watermelon. So I'm just gonna start off with like a little bit of the chapter. Denji versus the fanboy versus the victim sounds like a treater. Dude, I was reading it. I'm not gonna lie. At first, when I read this, it creeped me out so much. Like after I read the entire chapter, it kind of creeped me out. Because don't get me wrong, Sanchez, and this is like my own personal theory, but why does this feel like this fight was staged? Like everything that happened in this part, low-key was staged, because it's like, dude, like there's no way it's this real, but it is. And I'm not gonna lie to you, man, it felt so creepy. It felt so creepy, man, because it goes from like, oh, you're wearing a Chainsaw Man shirt, oh dude, you shouldn't be wearing that, you make them like look like a victimizer. I'm like, a victimizer? I'm like, dude, what's this guy talking about, bro? I mean, in that case, yeah, he does sound like a guy like that's on Twitter. And then it goes from there to this like, oh yeah, you guys are dissing Chainsaw Man, and it gets so creepy because guys like, in the name of Chainsaw Man, I'll punish you. And it's like, dude, like this is like Twitter, but this is like real life. But it's like the cult mentality almost. It doesn't make any sense. And the craziest part is like, Denji got punched. Like the nerd kid that really honestly started all this stuff didn't get punched. But Denji, the guy that had like the Chainsaw Man shirt, is Chainsaw Man, and is also like the Chainsaw Man fan. He's the one that actually got punched, and he ended up being the one that got punished too at the end of the day, because he's like, yeah, in my experience, kids route the parents are quick to start fights. So he essentially, like, we can kind of infer like he got blamed pretty much for everything, and we can kind of see a look on his face. It's like, dude, I just don't care. Like, are we done here? And he just looks so depressed. And this guy, I mean, well, of course the teachers don't care, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Even in my own personal experience with teachers, and whenever people would start fights, like, no, they never cared. They never really cared. Okay, error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain the stream. Some streams such as maybe buffering. You gotta be joking. All right, so apparently the stream is buffering, so that's not good. Hopefully it doesn't do that again. Let me go on my OBS and let me see this. Okay, so it is actually red. Why is it red? Am I downloading anything? I don't have Steam open. I can crit Malwarebytes, might as well crit that. I'm trying to just close off some applications, but I mean, yeah, I don't know why it's doing that, chat. My bad. The internet is not doing well right now, and I don't know where my phone is. In fact, my phone is on airplane mode, so I know it's not the phone taking up the connection. That is unfortunate. Let me try and go. Can I edit the settings while I'm live? I can. I actually can. I'm gonna set this maybe to 6,000 and see if it does say anything. Or yeah, I'll set it to 6,000. It probably will honestly make things worse. Set like changing it like that in the middle of everything, but I mean it is what it is, you know what I mean? But it was an interesting chapter. It was 3 options for the end of the girl's identity. Dude, I haven't even gotten to that part yet. I almost want to talk a little bit about Yoshida first before I talk about like the female at the end, because even then it's pretty interesting to see who that is. But I am interested in hearing, you know, who do you think it could be? And let me just type it in the chat. Yeah, who do you think it could be, Sanchez? I'm actually curious about what you think. But yeah, we get like I don't know, man. Like we get like a lot of Yoshida and Denji interactions. What I kind of find interesting is how Yoshida, he's trying to be a friend to him and he's trying to show him a normal life, but Yoshida himself doesn't understand anything about a normal life. I don't think he even understands what Denji wants. He doesn't. It's kind of ironic. Like, guy is so smart. Like, he's smart in one way, but then he's just absolutely stupid in the other. But it's kind of nice that we get like a movie scene, like a scene with them in like a movie in the movies. And this is actually the first scene of like someone being in the cinema that we've ever seen. It's really interesting in my opinion, because usually when it comes down to the cinema, I think Yoshida to some extent is being honest with Denji in some ways, but also he's not being honest in other ways. Like when he says like Denji kind of opens up to him, right? Like he's kind of trying to open up to him, and maybe like he kind of is like, well, maybe he'll treat me as a friend, maybe he'll understand me. And he kind of like says like, hey, and he just gives him like this blank stare, and then he's like, well, is this what it's like to be normal? And he kind of looks for a second and he's like, yeah, it is. And then he kind of smiles, and well, he didn't really walk away, but he kind of walks off. But this is really like the second time I think we've ever seen it where we're right, Sanchez. I think so too. He doesn't know what a normal life is. I don't think he does, or at least I don't know. Maybe he's trying to, because see, the weird part about Denji and Yoshida, ironically enough, is the two of them, they kind of have that connection in a sense of that we don't know what Yoshida's past is, but obviously I feel like it might be similar to something like Denji's. The only difference is Denji, even though Denji thinks he's not human, out of all the characters in the series, I would honestly have to say he definitely is one of the most human characters, like in the verse, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's been through it, but he isn't really crazy because of it. Not in that way. It's like he's not like a sociopath. Like Yoshida is definitely a sociopath. That route about like even like a sociopath or a psychopath. He isn't normal. He's not right in the head, man. Or he does want Denji to realize he doesn't want a normal life. I don't know. I don't think it's that. It's like it's really weird. I almost feel like maybe he's trying to push Denji to make a decision where it's like, well, you know, what do you really want? And at some point in the story, I mean, in part 2, this is what it kind of is leaning towards of, you know, what does Denji really want? Because throughout the entire story of Chainsaw Man, throughout the entire series, Denji never really had a choice in anything. Like, even when it came down to his decisions of what he really wanted, he wasn't, yeah, he was thinking for himself, but he was also being manipulated behind the scenes. Like, he got manipulated by Makima, he got manipulated by public safety. I mean, to a certain extent, Himino manipulated him. Aki, to a certain extent, he manipulated him as well, to some extent. Well, not towards the end, but in the beginning he did. I mean, Power did. I mean, and he had no choice of free will. It just, in a way, it's so tragic because he's never had like an option of just choosing what Denji kind of wants to do. And even now in part 2, like, yeah, he had more freedom, but then had to raise Nayuta, and even then it's kind of like, well, he wasn't really free of doing what he wants to do. You know, like, you know what I mean? It's truly is like a tragic thing. But I think when Yoshida says like, oh yeah, this is like totally what a normal life is, he's pretty much lying to Denji, like straight off the bat. It sort of reminds me when Makima said to Denji, like, oh yeah, Denji, like Denji was like, and it was like during their movie theater date, he's like, oh yeah, you know, Miss Makima, do I have a heart? And she says yes, but we know the entire time, you know, essentially, she only cared about him for Pochita, and that's all she really heard and everything. I mean, that's all she really, how she even recognized him was because of Pochita. And when she said that, it almost implies two things. It almost implies, number one, she was just lying from the very, well, I mean, she was always lying from the start, so she just didn't care about what she said or how she said it. Or two, you know, Denji himself, he isn't a normal human, and in all honesty, he'll never be a normal human. Even if he gets Pochita like separated away from him, he'll never really be a normal human. He's just different, and it kind of is expressed in the movie theater with the two of them are alone. Really, when you get down to it, Yoshida and Denji are probably two very lonely people that have pretty much been isolated by everyone throughout their entire lives. They don't really understand people like they probably should. And they're two different people. Like, they both want the same thing maybe, but they go about doing it in different ways. Possibly. Or Yoshida just doesn't care. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, we still don't know what Yoshida's motivations are. To a certain extent. I mean, we know that he doesn't like death. He was like, oh yeah, maybe it would be cool if like the death double could be eaten by Chainsaw Man. And then you just looked at him like dude, like, what the fuck are you talking about? I can't do that. Like, what? But it is gonna be interesting to see this. Okay, first opinion, and least likely, the girls of Death Double. See, when I make my YouTube video, and I do have the thumbnail made for it too. You guys really, oh my god, yeah. I may have pirated Photoshop. I'm not saying that I did. I didn't just get caught in the moment. I'm not saying that I did, Sanchez, but maybe I did. But I already got the thumbnail made right there. I legit went on ahead and just made the thumbnail. I just made it myself. It's not even that unique at all. Low-key, thumbnail designer Chan is way better, but I'm like, I'm gonna save like $5. But I don't think it's the Death Double. I do think there's something really off about her though, because if we, well, actually no, I don't even have to even look up. See, this isn't the official. All right, let me go on. Where is my, here we are. If we look at the actual manga panel and we look at her face, oh my god. See, I should have took a screenshot of it. I can actually take a screenshot of it right now actually. Okay, there we go. All right, come on, bro. All right, whatever. This is gonna be good enough. If we actually look at her eyes aren't that human. There's something definitely off. There's something off about it, because I don't think in the entire series we've ever had a person that has irises as big as this. And I don't know, like, there's something really off about her. I mean, she looks like Asa, right? She does look like Asa to a certain extent, and that's probably what Yoshida was probably going for at the end of the day. That's something that he was definitely going for. He's like, oh man, like, you know, I wonder what Denji would like. What's gonna really turn him on? Oh yeah, let me get like the one chick that I know he kind of does like, but let me get like one that's well, I mean, yeah, this chick is like straight up a thought. I'll just say it. Okay, first opinion, girls likely the Death Devil now. The second opinion, at least likely the new Blood Devil. I don't know if this is the new Blood Devil. I don't think it would be. If it is, that would be so weird. I wouldn't want it to be the Blood Devil. That is like the least, that is like the one thing that I would not want. I wouldn't want to see is that. But she definitely, there's something definitely is off about her. I mean, she could be a part of Yoshida's organization, Because we know at some point we're gonna get new character reveals for the Chainsaw Man search. So why wouldn't we get new character reveals for, you know, Yoshida's organization? So that's possibly who it could be. Some people are even saying that it could be a certain harassment devil. It could be even like I guess like the seduction devil, I guess, if that's like a thing, you know, possibly. All right, let me chat. Well, if she is the death devil, she would have the eyes, and as she doesn't, she might be a different type. I mean, I think generally speaking, me personally, I think this girl is a devil, or she has a devil contract. It's gonna be one of the two. One thing I will say is this: it could very well be the death devil. It could very well be the death devil. The reason why I do say it could be the death devil is because death at times can come to you in different forms. At least, you know, mythologically speaking, like if you believe in, like, I guess like mythological stories, like death kind of comes in like the version of like what is like the most desirable for you, I guess, so to speak, if that makes any sense. A third, she's Yoshida's fangirl sister. Oh, dude, that would be so weird. That would be even worse now that I think about it. Oh no, Yoshida. Bro, Yoshida, oh my god, Calderon, Andres, Calderon, Sanchez, are you saying that Yoshida would go on ahead and like put his own sister out for Denji? You really think, I mean, okay, yeah, he has killed people for less, so yeah, maybe that is something that he would do, but that would be so messed up if that's true. That would be so messed up. I wasn't expecting this, and then she's like, she just does this. Like, dude, I opened my phone at work on Twitter because I did read a chapter as soon as it came out, and then I opened my phone on Twitter, and then I'm like, dude, this is actually trending on Twitter. This is freaking hilarious because like she's touching my reader, and I'm like, dude, and bro, I'm like, dude, there's no way in the world. I'm like, bro, where did he find this chick? He's like, oh yeah, a girl in my class wants to have a date with you. Like, I set you to, like, bro got like the baddest thought he could get and just set up a moment where they're both alone. I mean, chat, I want to know your guys' honest opinion. Do you think Denji might actually hit? Do you think Denji might actually hit? Like, because I'm not gonna lie, like, this is gonna be a very pivotal moment in Denji's character, where we're going to see if he can finally figure out what he really wants. Because low-key, if he wanted to get laid or he wanted some type of action, I mean, he's alone in like the movie theater. This is like his primary opportunity. Now, personally, I hope he doesn't do it. I'll be honest with you. I think there's a pretty good chance he might actually do it. He might actually, you know what I'm saying? He might actually do the deed, man. Because he's in that mental state. He's like, you know what? I don't know what I really want. Maybe this will feel good and maybe it'll work out. You know, you never know. But he definitely is in like a vulnerable state of mind right now. But it's just so, it's definitely messed up. Like, and like a serious note, this is pretty messed up. Like, a lot of people on Twitter, they did point it out. Like, it's kind of funny that Denji being used by women and harassed in a certain way is used as a gag, but it's honestly sad. It is honestly, why the word Rainer, I'm betting the translators, I don't know if it's the same in the Japanese text. I'm betting the translator chose it because it's just so much funnier. But to me, it's sad because the thing about Denji is this: Denji has never had an actual relationship with a girl or a woman where, you know, it was actually like something healthy. Because think about it like this, all his certain interactions, if you catch my drift, they've all just been in like the worst possible ways. I mean, his first kiss, he got vomited on. Really the first time he almost had a chance with sleeping with a female, like Himeno. I mean, Himeno was only using Denji so she could go on ahead and make Aki jealous. A lot of people actually do wonder why Himeno even did that, knowing Denji's age, but that is like the primary reason. Oh yeah, and he almost got used by a woman, knowing that he was underage. I mean, it's not like Himeno was a devil. Like, she knew exactly what she was doing, drunk or not. I mean, she just, it's so messed up. And then you got the thing of Yoru, and then you got Rize just basically betraying him and breaking Denji's heart at the end. I mean, she was gonna go back, but Denji never knew about it. So I mean, to him, it's just she just left him. And then Makima, I don't even want to even go into Makima like that. That is just like god awful. I don't know. If she is the Death Devil, maybe the reason the middle of her eyes are so big is because her rings are suppressed. No time. Well, actually, I do have my own theory about this. And this is my own personal theory. If this girl is the Death Devil, god dang, I went the wrong thing. Hold on. Where is this? Oh my god, I deleted it. No, I actually deleted it. No. Here, I'll just look at here. If this chick is the Death Devil, then her rings are just black, but the outside is just right. I mean, that's what it honestly could be. Like, we can't see it because her eyes are just that dark. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, personally, Sanchez, I don't know if this is going to be the Death Devil, because the Death Devil. Let me look at like the Death Horseman. Let me just look at the Horseman. I'm kind of curious about this. What color is the Horseman? Pale green. Okay, pale green. And what is Conquest's color? White color. All right, so you can't even say that. I'll be honest here. You can't even say that. My bad, guys. My bad. I was gonna say like, well, the color of the hair doesn't match with the Horseman, but that obviously is not true. Obviously, unfortunately, that's not true. So even we can't go off of that. So realistically speaking, the Death Devil could honestly look like anything. Or maybe we are getting the wrong idea, like Denji power in the bathtub. No, I mean, with that, it was more or less Denji finally figuring out, like, oh, this is what it means to have a platonic relationship. This is what it means to have, like, a relationship with, like, a girl that you actually like, and, you know, you want to do some stuff with, or whatever, you know what I mean? But with this, I feel like it is going to be a moment where he kind of does next chapter. If it doesn't, like, if we don't like flash forward to Denji having himself like a good time in the movie theater, like we just don't get the aftermath of that, and he's even more depressed after like guy only lasted like not even like 5 minutes. Not even like 5 minutes, and he looks so depressed, like, oh dude, I hyped it up so badly. But it's not that. I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe it's a new. Maybe if Fujimoto wants to create a love triangle, if that's what he's going for. I mean, possibly. But it's just, dude, this is so weird. Like she just does that, and she's just smiling, and he's like, bro doesn't know how to react, bro. Like, low key, man, this might go down as one of the funniest panels ever, dude. Like, this is like, it's funny in a way, and it's not at the same time, man. It's just, I don't know, but it could, honestly, maybe it could be the Death Devil. I personally don't think it is. Maybe it could be like a Rize. Maybe it could even be a hybrid, but I feel like they have some type of devil contract. They have to, but there's no way they don't, just looking at her. Or maybe it's the new Katana Fool. Dude, Katana Fool is like essentially dead unless they like took his heart out and then just put it in this Japanese girl. I mean, I guess. I guess, but I just don't think I don't think that's gonna be the case. I don't know. I don't know. Something to make Asa jealous, maybe. Well, maybe the more like to draw them apart. It may be so. It's really weird. It's really what I find kind of strange and I think about is, for the first time, like the first time Yoshida tried to set Denji up with Asa, but then he changed his mind, and we don't know why he changed his mind. We don't know if he knew like Asa was the War Devil all along, and he still wanted to set them up, or he just needed like something to confirm his suspicions, and then he's like, okay, well, I can't have this. This is gonna ruin the plans, you know, whatever the plans are. And then he's like, all right, well, I'm just gonna find like a new girl. But basically, honestly, chat, this girl couldn't be like no one, but like just like the average thought. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe she's just like your average like high school thought. Like everyone had like the high school thought, or even like that one chick in college. Like, you know, like everyone they like, I don't know, man, like people that you knew would have probably been in there. Put it like that. Like maybe that's who this chick is. It's maybe, or maybe she's even getting paid by like Yoshida or something really weird into maybe seducing Denji. I honestly don't know. Hello, Suit One. Welcome to the live stream. I think he realized Asa isn't normal, maybe. I think so too, and that's the reason why he decided not to bring them together. Yoshida's whole angle is making Denji normal. I don't think it's really making Denji normal. It's more like he's trying to make them to accept the idea of a normal life. Because Denji is normal in a sense, but he's never gonna be normal like a regular person. He'll never be something like that. I don't think he ever really will be. And really, when you kind of get down to it, what is considered normal can be like considered very subjective. You know what I mean? Like it's like when Denji was like, well, it's just like a normal life. What is a normal life? And for some people, a normal life would be getting up, going to work, and you know, you cook yourself some food, go home, and rinse and repeat. And I mean, for a lot of people, that would just be going through the motions. Like, you're not really living life, you're going through the motions. But a lot of people live that way, and a lot of people consider that a normal life versus, you know, someone that, you know, maybe they might not have as much, but, you know, they travel the world and they live life. You know what I mean? They get to see the world, they get to live life, they're their own person. But, you know, on top of that, they have the responsibilities for it. But for them, it's a normal life. I mean, what is a normal life is it's pretty subjective. Yeah, and that's what I sort of meant. Denji isn't going to be normal, but Yoshida thinks he has coaxed him into it. I think, in a way, yeah, I think it's more like he's trying to feed Denji the stuff that he thinks Denji wants, which on the outside, like, let's be real, like, if Denji really was about just like getting laid, like, I mean, yeah, obviously any regular man is probably gonna react this way, but like guy would be getting down to, well, I'm not gonna say getting down to business, because for him this is like his first, well, it's not really his first kind of encounter. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I mean, I don't really know. It's just, oh, it's so weird. What I guess what I'm trying to say is this: if he really was about it, then when he was talking to Asa about, well, you know, sex is so beautiful because, you know, it creates life. It's beautiful because it's two people connecting. If he really didn't care about that aspect of it, he wouldn't even mention that. He would just be like, oh yeah, no, I'm just trying to get laid, and that's it, because it feels great. And that's kind of like the difference. It kind of shows us that really what Denji wants on the inside, he just wants to have like an actual relationship. He isn't exactly, yeah, he's lustful, but he's not lustful in that way. That's what I'm kind of trying to say when I'm kind of trying to explain it like that. But Yoshida is just feeding him what he thinks Denji wants and what is going to make him eventually kind of conform to a normal life. So when maybe if the Famine Devil and Yoshida are working together and they kind of separate Denji's heart, then, or they break the contract somehow, then maybe, you know, he'll accept it. I mean, I think what they're trying to do, and this is my own personal opinion, the way that they're making him break the contract is by kind of accepting maybe like a normal life, or maybe the aspect of it. I don't know, maybe he'll just let go of his contract with Vegeta. I really don't know. It's so whack. Like, they're trying to just break it in that way without breaking him as a person, because that's obviously not what they're trying to do, even though realistically, I mean, that's an option. Oh man, but at the same time, it's not. Couldn't Yoshida just have seen Yoru by using the Octopus Devil's eyes? I remember I said in one of my videos, I don't remember which one, but I honestly theorized that Yoshida might have actually watched Asa die, and Yoshida and Asa just fused into being one person, and then just Yoru just murdering the teacher and the class president. I personally think he probably knew. He's probably known all along, in my opinion. Maybe he just kind of needed to see it for himself to see it to believe it. And once he kind of did, he's like, okay, well, I can't have Denji review anymore. You're dangerous. You're too dangerous. But I think so. I think so. What's kind of interesting though, chat, and I wanted you guys' honest opinion is, and I feel like it could be set up too, but do you guys think this is actually the octopus devil? And this is gonna sound really, really, really dumb. Like, why would Yoshida get rid of like the devil that he's contracted with? But it makes you kind of wonder. I mean, we know that there can be different devils based on animals, so this could even be like an octopus devil, or maybe like the contract Yoshida has is with a certain breed of like an octopus. So maybe it's not that, or maybe it's just like a squid. But it makes me kind of wonder, because it is kind of strange that the one devil that we see lying down dead is legit the devil that Yoshida could possibly have a contract with, for like the octopus devil. So that's kind of odd. And it's starting to make me kind of think that like maybe he's the one that deliberately set it up. But, again, why would he go on ahead and just kill off his own? It doesn't make any sense, but it's just kind of strange. And no one's really mentioned that. I thought it was an alien devil or something. I mean, it definitely could be. Oh, you found my phone. What was it? Oh, that's crazy. Alright, chat, my sister found my phone. That's awesome. That is so awesome. I can actually go on ahead and downsize this now and focus on the chapter. I can just look at the chat on my phone now. That's nice. Let me turn you off of airplane mode. Oh, that's better. But yeah, it definitely could be an alien. It could be. It would be kind of funny too if it was, because like a cinema, the alien devil. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh god. Oh no. It's playing. It's alright. I found my device, Google. Thank you, Google. But it would be kind of ironic if it was the alien devil. It would be, plus it's in a movie theater. It makes sense. It could make a lot of sense if it were. Let me go on the YouTube app so I can look at my chat. Apologize, guys. And that just fell down. All right, whatever. But yeah, I thought it was alien devil or random fodder. Maybe in the 90s octopus, where I thought to see multiple spectrums of color maximum, and you could see things that are supposed to be there. Sanchez, that is, you know more about octopuses than me, man, because I do not know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Sanchez, please explain this in the chat, because I definitely want to hear what you mean by that. I really do. I really do. Alright, let me go and talk a little bit more here. Well, actually, come to think about it, there's another thing that Yoshida said that I also want to bring to light. And there's something that he did say about this is, he kind of is making Denji feel like he's not the main character anymore. And technically speaking, he really isn't. But I almost wonder, and keep in mind, I always wonder if this is gonna go down this way. If like Asa has been portrayed as being the main character, and like the person that's gonna save the world, but at the end of the day, Denji is still like the main character. You know what I mean? Like it's like meant to kind of subvert our expectations, I guess. Because it's kind of odd to me that he says in this entire conversation, like, 30 minutes ago, Devil Hunter appeared and killed the devil in the theater, which is kind of meant to show us, in the world of Chainsaw Man, people are becoming more and more brave when it comes to fighting devils. Because even though he says like, oh yeah, a devil hunter appeared, I'm betting this is probably more or less like a random civilian. Or maybe it's just sort of like Yoshida's trying to kind of convey to him like, hey man, like we don't always need Chainsaw Man to kind of save us. Like we have random devil hunters that are going to handle it for us, and probably not in like such a destructive way either. But it really is strange that he says like, even without Chainsaw Man, problems get solved. You aren't the protagonist of this movie. It's not like the world will end without you. And then I don't know if Yoshida is speaking like he's breaking the fourth wall when he says this. I don't know if he's saying like it's like Fujimoto kind of saying to us like, yeah, Denji isn't really the main protagonist. We might get like a few more chapters with him, but it really is more of like Asa's story. Even though we're getting like a lot of denji character development, a lot of denji moments lately, which is definitely what people really have wanted. I mean, I can't think of a time when like Asa was even trending on Twitter. I mean, and Denji's trending on Twitter for Chainsaw Man Part 2, of, to my knowledge, at least 2, if not, I think like 3 times. 3 or 4 times, actually. I think Asa only trended on Twitter maybe once, but it was because of like just like her date with Denji. It was just like such a meme. But everyone was just calling her like a femcel and saying that she was like on the spectrum. So, but it is interesting that he does go on ahead and say like, even without Chainsaw Man, problems get solved. You are the protagonist of this movie. It's not like the world went out of you, which is almost like, it's like, is he saying like, yeah, dude, you're not him. You're not gonna be able to wind up saving the world. I need you to kind of sit down for a bit, or even sit down forever, because it might, by the end of the series, Denji he could die, or he could not even be able to turn into Chainsaw Man anymore, or maybe it is just like a lie from Yoshida. And it could very well be a lie from Yoshida. He could very well be lying about this. Like, yeah, the world's not gonna end without you. I feel like this isn't gonna be true. I feel like, because Denji, when you think about it, he has a huge role to play in really saving the world. Well, actually, no. You know what? No, it's the opposite. It is the opposite. He's saying you want to protect yourself this world. It's not like the world will end without you. But if he turns into Chainsaw Man, the world... Oh, dude. You know what? I think I understand now. Because Pochita is the one that has the nuclear weapons. So potentially, if Yoru does get Black Chainsaw Man or Pochita to separate from Denji, she could make Pochita vomit up nuclear weapons and God knows what else, and that could cause... Okay, now it's starting to kind of make sense why Yoshida may actually want Denji not to transform into Chainsaw Man. I think I'm kind of understanding it a little bit better now, possibly. Oh man, I don't know. Let me read the chat here. Octopus wear dots to see colors that humans can't see. That is true. And yeah, Chainsaw Man does take place in the 90s. Part 1. So the world will end with you. Essentially, possibly. I think that's where the story is kind of getting at. One thing that does kind of prove it. Yeah, one thing that does kind of prove it in a way, and this is gonna sound really, really, really dumb. In one of season 1's openings, during the Eternity Devil arc, we got to see a glimpse of the 4 horsemen. Now, of course, the horses that were running past... Well, here, let me see this. Which Chainsaw Man ending is this? So, you know what I mean. Was it ending 2? Okay, it's not ending 2. Ending 3. Oh, dude, I wish I knew which one it was. Ending 4, maybe. This is the power one. 5. Because when is the turning double? Okay, here we go. And ending 5. And let me look up the horses. Because I can't show the animation here. There's no way I can show it. I'm sorry. But no, we get the horsemen. So we get the black horseman, the white horseman, which is obviously the control devil. The black horseman. Well, oh my god. Alright, I gotta go back. Let's see. God dang it. See, I forgot how it is. Let me see this. Aren't the 4... Well, they say it's not the 4 horsemen. They say it's the characters. But I'm not too sure about that. Because we have white horseman. That's obviously Himino. But then we have this one horseman. Kobani, a black horseman. I'm not really too sure. I honestly forget what I say that. But in the actual ending, he's actually just sitting alone. And in all the endings of Chainsaw Man, Denji has always been displayed as being Jesus, essentially. Like, he's always been in, like, taking the role of Jesus in the story of, I guess, well, Jesus, more or less. And Makima was sort of like Mother Mary. Now, it could just symbolize that, like, Makima was the mother that Denji never had, and she just viewed him as, like, in this good light. Or it could just be, like, season 1. It's just sort of, like, foreshadowing part 2. That's what it could be. And in one panel, in the no, in the final ending of ending 5, where it like goes on ahead and it just ends, we do give like an actual scene of like it just shifts back over to Denji and like this white void of just nothingness, and it's like, well, this is like very strange. Wait, so all the Denji, Pochita, Swallowed World come out, Yoru's part, and World War II Devil is possible, because I almost forgot about that. Like, people don't bring that up. I almost forgot. At the very beginning of part 2, you were literally did say like, wait till you like wait, Chainsaw Man, like just wait, Chainsaw Man. I'll make you vomit up nuclear weapons. But she could also make him volume up even more things than that, possibly. I mean, theoretically, he probably would. And think about it, like some of the things that he ate were world-ending things, or things that cause like catastrophic damage. Because one thing I think we have to remember is this: Chainsaw Man takes place in an alternate history. So, say like World War II. Even if he ate the World War II devil, World War II in the timeline of Chainsaw Man could have gone much differently and could have been much worse than it was in our timeline. And maybe it was just like so bad he decided, you know, maybe the world is just better without it, and he ate it. But come to think about it, a lot of the things that Pochita did eat, a lot of things that he did eat were world-ending things, or things that would cause huge problems. Like he ate a mountain eruption. He ate the World War II devil. He ate nuclear weapons. He ate AIDS. He ate a star that could cause the death of children if they looked at it, which is it's so whack and so bizarre. But it does kind of point it that way. It's very strange. So that's actually a good point. I almost feel like, dude, I could make a theory video about that. My God. Wow. Zup, Alex, you already read the chapter. I did, Mr. Morpheus. I did actually read the chapter while I was at work, and I saw it on Twitter, man. I was, the leaks were wrong, man. I'm like, I feel like Sakuna right now, man. I feel like a fraud. I gotta beat those fraud allegations now, man. But it definitely did subvert my expectations in like a really good way, So the apocalypse will come out of Chainsaw Man throwing everything up. Possibly. I could see it. I could actually see it being a part of it. Like Denji will, or rather Pochita will have like a play in ending the world. And maybe that's why he's trying to keep like Denji low key, or to keep an eye on him. Maybe that is why. The thing about it though is this: if Yoshida talked to the Famine Devil and he was confident that he could take on the Famine Devil and just kill her right then and there in like the cafe, what did she tell him to where like he didn't do it? What did she say? And that's what we really do need to know, and then it'll make more sense. But it is very, very, very strange. Nonetheless, it is extremely strange. Okay, Sanja says, I think Pochita only ate the World War II devil, and that would include Yoru's army and her goons. Well, realistically speaking, he ate a lot of the devils that tried jumping him in like his final fight. But some of the devils could have been eaten before that. I mean, we know like the hybrids, the name of that devil got eaten before, you know, the 4 horsemen and weapon devils and everyone even tried jumping Chainsaw Man. So we know Chainsaw Man has been eating devils for the longest time. That's why like they fear it. But it does seem very strange that he ate devils that could cause the end of the world or great catastrophe. So that is very strange when I think about it. Now that I think about it, it's oddly strange. But the weird part about it is, if they know Chainsaw Man could possibly maybe subvert the coming problems, why wouldn't the Famine... Well, we know the Famine Devil probably does want to control Chainsaw Man, or wants to make him barf up all the devils. Possibly. And maybe Yoru could use some of those devils to make herself even stronger. That is probably like what we can confer from that. But well, actually, no, we can definitely infer that's definitely the case, because it would make her like extremely strong, like the fear of nukes and the fear of nuclear war. Yeah, that would give her like a huge buff. But it does make you wonder, like, well, why wouldn't Chainsaw Man be able to beat them? I mean, If Chainsaw Man was going head to head with all the four horsemen and weapon devils, you would think that Chainsaw Man may be strong enough to where like he could just eat up like the coming threat, or he could just keep on getting up. I mean, we did see like Pochita did lose, right? Like he did lose. Like it's kind of funny too, because even though like Yoru was like, yeah, we killed Chainsaw Man over and over again, he kept getting back up, we couldn't kill him. Maybe when Pochita was in hell, he was a whole lot stronger, and that was like at him at like his like the height of his strength. Because right now, you know, Chainsaw Man was losing his strength because the public loves him, and now people are forgetting about him, and even the devils in hell are probably forgetting about him too. But it really does make you wonder if that's the case or not. Mr. Murphy says, in my personal opinion, I think the Handsy girl from the end of the new chapter is probably a devil hunter Yoshida got to keep an eye out on Denji. It could be likely that she's from his organization. I don't know. I mean, it could be an ordinary girl. It could be that. I'm hoping it's not the Death Devil. Dude, please God, don't want to be like the Blood Devil, man. I know people would hate that. People would absolutely, because this chick is already getting hate on Twitter. Like, people already do not like her, and I understand why. I understand completely why they don't like this chick. It's a bit obvious, but I've seen tons of theories about her. Yeah. Tons of other theories. I mean, I think it could be that. That's like the most likely theory out of everything. Or she could even be part of like the Chainsaw Man church, and maybe, you know, you never know. You never know what you should have told her at the end of the day. Like, you should have been like, oh yeah, this is like the real Chainsaw Man. And this chick is like a yandere for like Chainsaw Man. It's just so creepy. What's the creepiest part about all of this? I kind of find it's this. When a person on Twitter, she makes custom manga panels, and they are very good. You would have thought like Fujimoto was the one that made them. Funny enough, she actually drew Asa in like an alternative hairstyle. The hairstyle did resemble what this chick has right now. It really did, and this pretty much is meant to be like an alternate version of Asa, and she does kind of look. She kind of looks like Asa, but in a way, like, chat. It's just gonna sound really, really, really weird, but does she kind of look like a cat, right? But not like a good cat. Like she's like the Cheshire cat from Alice in Wonderland. Like that type of vibe, I guess. I don't know. She kind of does now that I look at her. It's weird. I'm looking at her even harder. It's definitely weird. Is the corpse of the squid? Oh, hello, Ghost Tab. Welcome to the stream, man. Is the corpse of the squid looking at the screen Yoshida a foreshadow? Actually, Ghost Tab, explain. I want to actually hear your opinion on this. I want you to explain this one. What you mean? Like Yoshida sees everything, so to speak? Like how Makima was able to see everything all at one time? Is that what you mean? Is it the sexual... Oh, god dang it, I said it. Alright, now I'm just gonna... See, YouTube's about to block this video. The sexual harassment devil. No, but this is definitely... It's definitely... It is sexual harassment. I'll just call it what it is. It is. It definitely is. Ghost... Come on, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. No. I mean, Denji... Well, you can say Denji might get a happy ending after all. Maybe not at the end of the story, but in this moment he might. Oh god, I can't believe I just said that. That's so cursed, bro. Oh god, it's so cursed. Oh god, a happy ending. Oh god. Alright, Mr. Morpheus says, anime characters are based on cats. That's why you think she looks like a cat. The big eyes, etc. Most anime characters are already based on cats. Huh. I didn't know that. Man, okay, see, now I feel like a fake weeb right now. I did not know that. I didn't know that. That's actually interesting. The squid has one eye like Yoshida. The squid dead could be how Yoshida will die. Oh, I mean, possibly. That's actually a good point. I like that theory. I mean, but Ghost Tab, do you think... Okay, Ghost Tab, I want your opinion on this. You think Yoshida... what are your feelings of Yoshida, Ghost Tab? I want to hear your opinion on this. And chat, I know how most of you now stand on Yoshida. Most of us think like he's sus as hell. Most of us don't trust him. Some of us think that he's a psychopath. Some of us think that he doesn't understand people, and maybe he's just someone that wants an ordinary life. Maybe he went through the same thing as Denji. We all have our different opinions. The dead scroll is looking at a girl with a backpack in the screen. But what girl? Okay, Asa carries a backpack sometimes. But what, like Yoshida was watching? I mean, yeah, I think Yoshida was watching Asa the entire time. Is that what you're getting at? Kind of curious what you're getting at with this one. But it's definitely strange. It is definitely strange. But oh yeah. Oh god, I got, how many hours of sleep did I get today? I think I woke up at, that's right, I went to sleep at 4, woke up at 6:42, went to work at 8 o'clock. I went to a client, went on home, and yeah, so I gotta type out that YouTube script, my god. Okay, do you think Yoshida knows Asa is the War Devil? Yes, he definitely knows. No, in case you don't notice, let me see this. What's the chapter with the Eternity's Bear? When they made the Eternity's Bear, in the aquarium arc, he literally saw her, like, twist the spear around, and saw her just use a weapon and just draw it out like the Eternity Devil and just killed it. I mean, to see Eternity Devil Part 2. So yeah, he definitely does. He definitely knows. He knows. He hides an eye with his hair, and that is his spying eye or something. That is true. I mean, we've only seen Yoshida with two eyes in certain panels. Like in like the last panel when like he got frustrated at Denji, that's when we saw both of his eyes. But that is a good point. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe he has like the Gaara of like the sand type of ability, where like he holds down one of his eyes and he can like see everything. And maybe this grade is sort of just hinting towards that. Like Yoshida, like the eye that sees all. The eye that sees all. Well, hold on, and actually, no, it reminds me of like a book. I forgot what the book is called, but it featured an eye. Realistically speaking, it was supposed to represent like God sees everything. But in this case, it could just be Fujimoto's way of saying like, you know, Yoshida sees everything, or he's known from the start, maybe. I can't think of what movie it is though. It isn't The Great Gatsby. Maybe it is The Great Gatsby. I can't remember what the book is called, but it's an old one. It's an old book. I can't remember what it is. I remember reading it in high school, but I just don't remember. Oh my, did the stream stop? Okay, the stream is still, we are still streaming. All right. I just don't know why is it not, what the heck is happening? Okay, we're still live. Dude, my YouTube is tripping, man. Okay, do you think we have all the pieces to figure out the whole story now? I feel like we definitely do. I mean, the board has kind of been placed more or less. Stream stopped for a minute. Is it here? All right. That's weird. I don't know what's up with my connection today, guys. My bad. I'm probably gonna end up lowering my connection. I mean, lowering the stream settings next time. I might just stream at like 720p, and hopefully it doesn't do this again. But yeah, I mean, it definitely is strange. It definitely is strange. But I do think we have like the board is kind of set. Unworking YouTube devil. Lol. Yeah, facts. Yeah, AT&D double the hand that will cut the stream off. Oh my god. That's insane. Okay, chat. I'm going to try and I'm going to end. I don't gonna end the stream. Let me just see here. Okay, maybe you know. Never mind my last question. Let me see this. Why do most of the double Sumochita eat sound like stuff that 90s Japan wouldn't like? Stuff like Japan mixing of blood. I don't really know. Okay, maybe you know. Never mind my last question. Let me see this. Why do most of the double Sumochita eat sound like stuff that 90s Japan wouldn't like? Stuff like Japan mixing of blood. I don't really know. When Denji was a Devil Hunter, he watched movies of a girl, and now it's high school. He goes to movies of a dude. Oh, lol. So true. So true. All right. Let me see this. Is it not going to live stream again? All right. Okay, so the stream is back on. All right. I was so confused, man. I was so confused. Denji is turning into a gay person. No way, bro. No, bro. No. All right, chat. Do you guys think Denji took a W in this chapter? How do I do a poll? Okay, here. I almost. I was so confused. Denji is turning into a gay person. No way, bro. No, bro. No. No way. All right, chat. Do you guys think Denji took a W in this chapter? How do I do a poll? I'm kind of curious about this. So the movie theater was empty, just like the last movie theater with Makima. Towards the end, yeah. It was meant to parallel those two scenes. Only Denji is like totally alone now with Yoshida. And I guess in a way they're two people that both want the same thing. Because Makima and Denji both wanted the same thing as well when you get down to it. They both did. No. No. Oh god, everyone just says no. Oh my god. Alright, that was fast. Alright, one person took yes. Okay, well. I mean, I guess if you call getting laid and getting a happy ending possibly, yeah, I guess. For a moment, I guess. Nah, yeah. Okay, and the next question for the poll. From sexy on Snapchat here. Oh my god. Dang, I didn't even open that. Alright, let me go ahead and end the poll. So pi people did vote. And the next chapter I do have here is, you know, do you think Denji... Do you think he'll get with this girl next chapter? I'm actually very curious to see what people think about this. Must standing character. Okay, I don't want an option here. My god, I suck at doing polls. No. My god. The movie where Makima had two people hugging causes Makima to cry since it was a wish. This time a schoolgirl in a dead square up front. Thoughts? It's a good question. Maybe this is supposed to resemble Yoshida's dream. Not only could it represent like Yoshida watching everything, but maybe this is something that Yoshida actually does want. So maybe, possibly. That is a good point though. I think it could be, because if we go on over to it, I mean, it could very well be the case that it represents Yoshida's wish, but we really don't know. Because see, the thing about the movie, the last time we had like a movie, we knew what the movie was. It actually was based on a real, like a movie in real life. I can't remember the name of the movie, but it was based on real life. And you could actually look up the scene online. Versus this, we really don't know what it is. But well, maybe it's just showing a girl just living a normal life. But I mean, if you actually look kind of close at her, she doesn't look happy. Like, she doesn't look happy. She kind of has like this dead look in her eyes. She kind of has like the same look that Denji kind of feels right now. Just looking at it. I mean, you could maybe say that's a smile, but her eyes look kind of tired, and she just kind of does come up with like a dead look in her eye. Kind of like how Denji's feeling right now. Like, she's just kind of going through the motions, possibly. So maybe it's that. It could be that. Now that I really kind of look at it, it could be that. That's what it could be. Looking at it, but that's just my thoughts on it. Okay, let me see this. Previous works of the author are weird, semi-happy endings. I mean, most definitely so. I mean, it is one-shots. Most of his one-shots, I'll say, do have happy endings, if not neutral endings. Or bittersweet. Versus in Chainsaw Man Part 1. I don't even know. In Part 1's ending, you really can't call it like a happy ending. Because, yeah, Denji was free. But he lost so much. It was more like a tragic ending than anything. It was really more of like a tragedy than it honestly was like a happy ending. It was like, it really was just like a tragic ending. But I mean, yeah, he learned a lot and he experienced a lot, and he became even stronger from it. But I don't know. It just wasn't. I don't know. I'm hoping Part 2 does have a happy ending though, but I don't know how Part 2 could honestly end. Like with Fujimoto, it's hard to predict what Fujimoto's gonna do. It's very hard. Okay, let's see here. So Yoshida is the new Makima. Pretty much. Pretty much. The druggy looking girl is a reincarnation of Himeno. Just kidding. I'm dead. Ain't no way James is gonna fuck up with a sexual harassment devil. Dude, like, I hope not, man. I hope not. But, see, the thing is, chat, he's in, like, a vulnerable state of mind, so he could. It could happen, chat. It could happen. I'm hoping it doesn't, but it could happen. Okay, one person is thinking the same way. It's a possibility. I think it might be a possibility, too. Denji got free food at the end equals a happy end. Yeah, that is a nice happy end. Fire Punch had a weird happy ending. See, I'll be honest with you, chat. I haven't read all of Fire Punch. I just know for certain that, dude, it is like famous for this. Oh my god, it's dark. It's kind of amazing. It's in Shonen Jump because it is extremely dark. And dude, the incest, bro. No, like, you hate to see it. It's just. Oh, so it's out of, well, not even, it's even, wow, is it worse than that? It was low-key worse than that. God, oh man. Don't give Fuji ideas, bro. I doubt Fujimoto's watching my videos. If he is, I would be so proud. That would be so cool if he was, though. It's kind of like how if Endra Oda, like, no, most people know in the One Piece community, Endra Oda is definitely reading a lot of like the One Piece, like watching a lot of the One Piece YouTube videos. I'm meaning that he actually does do that. This girl could be another Justice Devil loser follower of RP Yuko. Yeah, that is true. That is possible too. That is possible too, chat. On a side note, now that we've kind of talked a lot about the chapter, and you have given me some good ideas too, you guys have made some really good points. Like, some excellent good points. I ain't gonna lie though. I mean, see, I'm not gonna say this chick is bad. I mean, for Denji, yeah, she definitely is. But bro, see, I can't say that. I don't want the FBI opening my door, man. Oh my god. Excuse me. But this chick is definitely a thought, man. But I don't know. She could definitely be a devil or someone. Oddly enough, man, I guess like the only way we can definitely say that she is just like the posture. Because every single time we've ever seen like a horseman, they've all had some pretty suggestive postures being made. Well, except for Naruto for obvious reasons, you know what I mean? But like Makima, Fami, Yoru for sure, man. Yoru. Yeah, Yoru. Yeah, Yoru for sure. Yoru for sure. All right, chat. We went on ahead. We talked about this chapter. Is this fake saw man a woman? It would be so wild if this was a fake saw woman, but it's possible. It is totally possible because some people have theorized there could be multiple fake chainsaw men. Some people are definitely theorizing it. The student at the beginning is like it's like the internet in the human form. Okay, I actually want to hear you explain that one. That like a certain part of the internet, if you catch my drift, man, or like, because I'm not gonna lie, oh dude, this is gonna sound so bad, but like low key, this could be the start of like a video, if you catch my drift, and that's what this chick is like a devil of. Oh bro, that would be so, oh, that'd be so funny and messed up at the same time if that were true. Good god. Oh my god. All right, chat. Hello, other people that joined in to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. All right, let's go into how the community is feeling about Chainsaw Man. Let's just view like some of the memes. Because dude, some of these memes are actually really funny. Let me see this. Chainsaw Man fans are not ready to call the girl the Death Devil. Got Kobini, Famine Devil. Yeah, Yoshida. The Yoshida allegations were wild, but I don't know, man. Yoshida already beat those allegations, but Yoshida's got to beat like he's thirsty for denji allegations at this point, or I don't know, man. Like Opshida, man, or Fraud Cheetah, I guess. Well, I guess he wouldn't really be like. Well, I guess he would be a fraud because he's trying to pretend to be Denji's friend, but yeah, nah, but he's a fraud. Like, yeah, yo, low key fraud cheetah, man, fraud cheetah. The one chick that we saw during the Falling Devil herself, and now this chick. Yeah, we really are. The community really does want to see the Death Devil. Okay, I already guessed that based on Yoshida's words and the same empty smile he has, the girl is probably one of Yoshida's buddies, or at least works in the same org. I guess it's her mission to be the ideal girlfriend for Denji, so he wants to stay normal. That is... See, and you guys basically said the same thing. It's very possible that's the case. I'm just not too sure. But it would just kind of suck. Like, once again, it's just like a random chick that is going to pretend like she loves Denji. And he's just going to get instantly betrayed at like the very end. This makes way too much sense. I think you got it right. Actually, she's wearing pigtails, but also has long hair out. The face is slightly angry, and she meets Denji in the movie theater. She leans forward with a smile and slightly turns her head. This girl is a homunculus of what type of girl Yoshida thinks Denji would like. Because he's seen Asa, knows he likes Makima, and wants to artificially create the perfect scenario for... That is a good point. That is a good point. And she's kind of coming on to him like how Makima would come on to him. That's actually a good point. My god. Yes, Twitter, parts of YouTube and Facebook. Lol. The student turned one thing into categorizing Denji's problem as problematic. The other student attacked Denji wrongfully. Almost no information. Yeah. And Denji got the blame for all of it, man. You hate to see it. I would buy a Chainsaw Man statue if this girl is part of the Kobiti siblings. Bro. See, I didn't want to buy myself a Chainsaw Man statue. I would probably buy like the manga. Because I actually don't own the manga. I only read it online. I'm like, dude, I gotta keep the manga. I could buy them like the manga books. So I'm like, dude, like I'm gonna read it online. It's gonna have like a physical hard copy, but it's like, dude, like I'm just gonna keep that around as decoration at that point. I don't know, chat. Maybe if like I move out and I get my own apartment, then maybe I would just buy some manga panels just for decoration, maybe. But I don't know. I probably wouldn't do it. A homunculus. Let me look up what a homunculus is. I almost forgot what that is. Let's look at what it is. A representation of a small being. Oh, okay, I see. So maybe he's saying that she's artificial. That's a good point. That is a good point. If the Death Devil, if the Justice Devil can go on ahead and make beings turn people into devils, maybe you could make people or devils. Oh, that's so weird. That's actually an interesting concept. That would be kind of cool if it comes to be true. I would buy. Okay, I bought the first volume three times. I keep giving it as a gift. Are you serious, Ghost Tab? Ghost Tab is balling, man. I mean, I don't know how much the first volume is now. I know if I want to go ahead and get the first volume of the manga, I gotta actually go on over to my local bookstore. But we actually do. They actually do sell mangas there, like My Hero Academia. Like I thought about buying My Hero Academia for like the longest time. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. One Piece, a lot. The volume 15 has the falling devil on the cover. Looks epic. Easy poster material. Yeah, most definitely. I probably will be making a breakdown video going over the manga cover for volume 15 because it does have some symbolism in it that is pretty important. It has like, well, really, it has one thing that is very important that's part of the like the symbolism. But yeah, definitely, it definitely is up there as being one of my favorite manga panels for Chainsaw Man. It's very unique too. It's unique. It definitely is unique. Because usually in Chainsaw Man, whenever we get like a full, like a volume cover, it's like a character along like their full face and their full body. But this one is just very unique. All right. Here, let's go. Well, okay. Imagine how funny it'd be if the Death Devil was a guy all along. Oh, dude, that'd be so funny. She's the Death hybrid. There could be a Death hybrid. And there's a possibility, because if Chainsaw Man 8, because oh my god, I've already called her Gok 3000 Devil. No, bro, Denji, no, bro. Denji won't be able to handle that, man. Like, bro, she'll take his soul out. Yo. Oh god. Oh my god. All right. She's probably, wow. People have so many crazy theories, but they stop treating Chainsaw Man like a story. But like Five Nights at Freddy, that is true. It's definitely true. I mean, it could very well be one, or you know, but you never know. All right, let's go back to the Chainsaw Man Reddit, and oh god, I didn't mean to click on that. No, let's click on that. Just click on that, and Chainsaw Man subreddit. 0 days is a random creator's accused of being. Oh my god, so many think that this. Okay, some people think it's the auto. Oh yeah, and there's a vlogging cover right there. Yep, there it is. Part 2 allegations. Yeah, this is so sad. That's just sad. Like, all these people in the movie theater, and then you just go from there to basically sitting alone. Here, all right. Like I say, I'm gonna go on ahead and look through some of the things in here, and then I'm going to probably end the stream. But wait, hold on. Oh, theory of thought. Hold on, fan art. Oh god. Yo, wait. All right, I'm out. Good luck, buddy. Nah, bro. Be strong, Denji. Get away from her as fast as you can, bro. Denji, she's for the streets, bro. Oh, dude. Denji, no, bro. No, Denji, no. The only theory I don't believe is that she's the devil. She is the devil. No pupil. Even if Asa can stretch her eyes for Yoru. That is true. I mean, I don't know. It would be very, very, very strange. But her eyes are... Well, let me look at, like... I just want to look at this for a minute. Because if we look at, like, the females in the series, none of their eyes have ever looked like the regular human girls, even like the hybrids. None of their eyes have ever looked as big as their pupils have looked as big as this one chick. So there definitely is something off with her. Like, she has to have like a contract or something. There's definitely something's very, very, very off. Or maybe Fujimoto just wrote the just rolled out their pupils. I mean, drew out their pupils just be that big. But there's definitely something off with her. That is just for certain, at least in my opinion. This is the 5th time Denji got sexually assaulted, I'm just gonna say it, by a girl, and it's starting to feel concerning. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, and a lot of people think this is like a gag, but it's really not. This is just sad, and it should be taken more seriously. But the only reason why it's not is because Denji's a man. Cause best believe, dude, if Denji did something suggestive to Asa, it would be the other way around. It would be the other way around so fast, man. Like he would get canceled. Somebody had a good theory. She could be the Snake Devil. I actually want to hear the Snake Devil theory. I actually do want to hear this theory. I am actually curious. Ghost Tab, please share this theory with the chat. I'm not sure if this could be the Snake Devil, because see, let me see this. Wait. Wow, that's actually from Eri, from Goodbye Eri plus Rize equals this chick. Let me see this. Even got the same expression as Ration, though Eri is a lot less creepy. I wonder if that's true. Probably. Ooh, bro, that's so weird. But yeah, I just want to look at the Snake Devil. What a foreign person that had the contract with the Snake Devil. I don't know if it could be the Snake Devil, but I am curious to hear about that theory. I really want to hear about that theory. Ghost Have, please share that with the audience, man. If you can find it. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe I can find it on here. Snake Devil. Is there anything new? No. Okay, so there's something there. Alright, well, you know what? I'm going to move on now. But yeah, I just want to see the chat. Sexual Assault Devil is going to be hella strong, I'm sure of it. Oh my god. I really feel like his wishes are granted in a monkey's paw kind of way, exactly. And his wishes are granted in like a monkey paw kind of way. They are. I mean, he always says things like, I want to have sex a lot, making it seem like he's horny teen who, wow, right? But I really do think he wants to have sex with someone special rather than anything with a pulse. I mean, yeah, he just wants to have a genuine relationship, but yeah, he definitely does. I've always seen his defecation of sex more as a cry for intimacy rather than lust. That was the vibe I got from him after part 1, so I'm glad I'm not the only person who thinks that way. Yeah, a lot of people think this way. Oh yeah, of course I can upload it. A lot of people think that way. Get away from, bro. I'm using this in the video. I'm using this in the video. In my video, I'm using the GIF for that too. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh, that's a meme. All jokes aside, it would suck so much if he really got. Oh god, I mean, his view on other people would plummet along with his trust towards anyone if that really happened. Oh, dude. And imagine if Nayuta finds out. No, imagine if Nayuta finds out what's gonna happen in the movie. Yo. Bro. Imagine if Nayuta's watching it, but she won't do anything. Bro, that'd be so weird. Bro. Imagine, man. Imagine. Her eyes look like a snake. I don't see it. I just don't. Well, maybe like a snake or a cat, but if most anime characters are made to look like cats, then I don't know. A snake, kinda, yeah. Kinda, but I don't know. Kinda. I can see it. Yeah, I can see it. Now I can see it. I don't know. For me personally, I thought she looked like the Cheshire Cat. For me personally, or like kind of like Himiko Toga from My Hero Academia, like this like yandere type of vibe. Her design is similar to the snake user. I know what you're talking about. Let's look up the Snake Devil. Who's the person that the Snake Devil was contracted with? Yeah, Aki and Sayatara. And I'm just gonna go ahead. Okay, maybe I can get a better. a better look of her. This is her in the anime. It's her in a manga. I mean, a manga. Okay, I can definitely see where you're getting at just by looking at it. And let me just do like a side-by-side comparison between the two. Okay, I definitely say that's a good catch. I can see where you're getting at. No, it does. The eyes definitely don't match. I mean, like the irises don't, but the eye features, yeah, they definitely do match. They definitely match. That's actually a good catch. Maybe. Monkey Paw, nice choice of words for this chapter. It wasn't me. It was a Reddit thread, but God, I'm gonna be using it in the YouTube video. Grabbing Denji's snake. Hey man, you know that man Denji's got that big snake, bro. We all saw like Risa's reaction when he jumped in the pool, man. Denji's got that big snake. No homo. No homo. He's got that big snake. Dude, I never thought I'd be saying that on like a live stream. Denji has that big snake, bro. Oh my god. Well, at least you know when Denji finally gets him, he won't be like disappointing woman when he does. I mean, God. The snake user, the girl who contracted with the snake devil. Also, the snake devil was also made of hands, which she excels in this chapter. Yo, Ghost Tab is spinning bars. Yo, Ghost Tab, you're spinning bars right now, man. You're out here like releasing heat, and it is possible. Cause, oh my God, she's got that. Oh God, bro, she's got that movement. She knows those tricks. Oh my God. No. Ghost. No. Yo, she knows how to work those hands, man. Oh God. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Alright, chat. I'm gonna go on ahead and go through the rest of these Reddit threads. I'm gonna go on Chainsaw Man, folks, see what cursed stuff they have there, and then I'm going to end the stream. Only snake in this chapter was in Denji's pants. I don't know, man. Yoshida's a snake too. I mean, fraud Sheeta, man. Fraud Sheeta, man. He's not gonna beat the allegations, man, of being Makima Part 2. He might be able to beat the gay allegations because, like Guy is just, I don't know, man. He's pulling girls left and right for Denji as like a ring, man. I mean, he didn't. Well, actually, no, he did pull Asa. He did pull Asa too. Now that I think about it, so, I don't know. Alright, I genuinely dread that Fujimoto would do if he doesn't take this with great care. This is something serious and very sensitive, especially for such a confused character like Denji. I agree. I really hope this doesn't get turned into a gag. Haha, I touched your... I hope not either. I hope next chapter it really is this kind of thing where Denji kind of realizes what he kind of wants. And he kind of moves towards kind of getting it. And he kind of does his own thing for getting it, or he does something. I really do hope so, because it's gonna be really sad if Denji does kind of go along with it, and if he does get seduced like that. Because we all know he's gonna get his heart broken at the very end, or he's not gonna feel content at all. He's gonna feel even worse. Is he trying to? Oh God. What is like? See. Dude, I don't know, Mr. Morpheus. It is honestly becoming a gag, but it plays a part of the story, I guess. It's just, well, because it's funny and he can't get canceled for doing it, but people are starting to kind of get sick and tired of it. I mean, in part 1, it really was used as a gag, and then there were moments where it was kind of more serious. You know what I mean? Where it wasn't really funny. He was actually realizing certain things. It's more sad than anything. Anything, no. The snake dot. Oh, dude, that's what I'm about to call her, man. The snake dot. You know what I'm saying? She's got that hand movement. Denji did look scared by the touch of the last panel. Dude, he did. I mean, guy didn't know how to react. He didn't know what to think. Guy was like, bro, this is really happening right now. Like, bro, like she's touching my wiener. Like, dude, like, they're just like, yo. Like, what? Bro, hey, look at his head. Why are your hands like that, Denji? No. No, Denji, no. We're just the urge, Denji, bro. We're just the urge, man. Don't let the snake grow, bro. Don't let the snake grow. Don't let the snake grow, Denji. Please don't. Oh man, bro. Please don't let it grow. No. Oh god. 50-50 chance Denji will kill her brutally. Facts. Facts, 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 facts. Facts. Or she could kill him brutally. I mean, you never know. You never know. You never know. Alright, let's see here. It's already pretty gross, right? Everyone's saying Denji got a W this chapter. Isn't paying attention. He was telling her... That is so true. I almost forgot to cover that. He did. Guy was actually voicing his real opinion and his own thoughts. And we actually don't get to see that a lot from Denji. He's like, yeah, I'm super down right now. I'm an amazing person, but I doubt I'm going to be strong today. This is a bunch of stuff I can't do anymore. I don't know what I'm trying to get at, but I just want to be alone. So he's kind of... He's starting to think more. He's starting to realize his feelings. But I kind of like that, you know, even though he was in like a bad move, he didn't, oh my god, hiccups. He didn't act like immature and try to just be like super rude. Like when it came down to Asa, he was kind of rude to her when he came up to like, hey, like, you want to go on a date? And he's like, yeah, sure. You know what I mean? Versus this random chick, like he knows how to talk to people in this scenario. He definitely does. And I almost feel bad for downing Denji's social skills because he does handle it in like a pretty good way. Well, I mean, we haven't really seen how he touched. Oh my god, not touched. Yeah, I mean, we've seen how he handled being kind of possibly seduced or disintegration of him getting like his snake schlong touched. So I don't know. We can't really say how it's gonna go, but oh, bro, did he say this? Wait, did he actually say it? Or is he thinking it? No, he's just thinking it. It would be even funnier if he actually said that out loud. It would be so much funnier if he said it out loud to her. Oh my god. Oh god. You can see a bulge a bit. No, bro, no. No, dude, we better not get like a panel next chapter where like oh dude, we better not. No, Fujimoto, no Fujimoto, no, please. Oh my god, Denji wasn't act like a simp this chapter. He was just shocked. Facts, man, facts. Denji's not no simp for no females anymore, dog. Facts, big facts. If there's anything that he learned from part 1 is don't ever simp. Don't ever simp, and don't ever believe in a pretty face. He knows, man. I feel like Denji's gonna know, because Denji, he's not the horn dog that people think he is, man. Okay, let's see here. It's okay, all right. So this is like some people's expectations for the chapter. My expectation is either the sex happens off screen, very possible, and if post fondling, disappointed all over again, except a lot worse and grosser. Or he turns her down like he did Himino. Finger crossed for the latter. I hope he turns her down. I hope nothing happens, but something could honestly happen, because he's in like a very vulnerable state right now where it honestly could. First is better. Maybe he'll... Whoa, wait, what? The first is better. He'll realize that dreams aren't as grand as he makes them out to be and fully commits to being happy with Nayuta. Maybe it'll be a learning experience for him. Just let relationships form out expectations of romance and sex and just let it form naturally. I mean, I guess, but I feel like he's gonna be even more hurt by that. I don't think it's just for me personally, I don't think it's like a good thing for him. I hope it doesn't happen. That's just me personally. First is probably more interesting, but Hansi, oh god, Hansi snake thought getting her rid of Denji is to quote Asa, ew. yeah, just ew. Just ew. She's either employed by him, she knocked her out, so there's... Huh? She'll leave and come back to Yoshida and Rizzi for a word. I don't think they will have, but definitely some tentacle. Oh god. Oh my god. No. No, bro, no. Makima cursed Denji with there is no feeling, there is no meaning for Denji. Power resurrection throughout part 1. Definitely, pretty much. I mean, with power, I think it was like, I don't know. See, it's like it was platonic. It definitely was, but it definitely had their moments where it's, oh man, it's so. Some people can even honestly argue they can say that they did like each other. They just viewed each other as siblings, but if they didn't, then they probably would have. You know what I mean? They probably definitely would have. But yeah, that's what you're getting at with that. Shreddy coming out to theater next chapter. No, bro. He wants a murder for Nayuta. That could be a reason. Bro, you can't turn a snake thought into a housewife. You can't turn a snake thought into a housewife, man. Like, bro, like, hey, look, you don't believe me? Look no further than the situation with Adam 22. If you don't know anything about that, go watch the Optimus video. That is the ultimate proof you cannot turn a thought into a housewife. You just can't, man. Nah, bro. That's like a... He wants a... Oh, God, no. Movie, no, Mr. Morpheus. Don't watch... I'm not condoning that. Don't watch the movie. Don't type that in online. Just type in Optimus Adam 22. He'll explain the situation. And if you want to go on ahead and do it afterwards, do your own personal research, bro. But like, no, bro, please don't. No. Adam 22 XD. Dude, I never thought I'd be bringing up Adam 22 in a Chainsaw Man live stream. Oh, God. Denji can't get a break. I hate this girl already. I'm kind of wondering if this was when Denji realizes he doesn't want sex, but a genuine relationship. Please, God, let it be the case. And we're gonna get a chapter next week too. So there's not gonna be a break. So hopefully he makes the right decision and it doesn't just cut back to, you know, like after the deed is done, they're all just sweaty and they just walk out of the movie theater. Or Denji got that hand moving, man. Like he got like the Snake 3000. He got the Snake 3000. Oh, God, bro. Oh, my God. All right. Okay, volume 15 cover. I'm gonna download this because I am gonna make a video covering this. So I am gonna make a video covering that. What a beautiful scene. I think this is a beautiful scene at the center of what this chapter is really about, giving Denji a sense of idea of the normal life he's always been wanting since the start. Maybe he won't become Chainsaw Man again right away, at least not without a decent reason, but I think Denji is quickly going to realize how much he hates the idea of living a normal life he hasn't already. I mean, yeah, we kind of saw that in part 1 where he's like, I don't want to eat toast every day. I want to eat steak. I want to have females. I want to be famous. Like he kind of was already sort of realizing it. He was realizing it. I mean, in a way he was, and he was also kind of saying like, hey, I want like an actual intimate relationship too. That's basically what he was saying. Then of course in the next scene he gets his snake touched by a strange woman and starts freaking out. My money is he bolts out of there at the start of the next chapter and goes through an existential crisis, but who knows what Fujimoto could do at this point. This could be the start of the solid snake touching arc. Praise Agni. Dude, oh God, bro. I hope he sticks with Asa, but a new enemy appears. I hope so too. Dark Gathering dot me. If you see Crazy Ho, you won. End of story. Yeah, but bro, most definitely. Something I noticed is that the shot at the theater of Denji sitting alone after Yoshida leaves looks oddly familiar to the cinema shot of part 1. Yeah, it's meant to parallel it. It's definitely meant to parallel part 1. Maybe referencing how lonely he is in part 2. I believe so too, and even in like the Chainsaw Man opening. Like we can just look at like the Chainsaw Man opening. Like the main cast was in the opening. You know what I mean? Like they're all just sitting in the movie theater together. And legit, like Himino's dead. I forgot his name, but he's dead. And most of the people that are going to be featured in part 1 are literally like they all die. Was it like only like 2 people survive into? Well, we don't even know if like Denji and like in Kobani are alive or not. So, but like the only 2 people make it out of part 1. But yeah, it is definitely meant to parallel that scene. It is. The blood moon, the end of the world, gravitational pull on upwards, and covered as pure genius. Yeah, I see. See, I'm glad you caught it. Yep, that is exactly what it's. Yep, yes. A lot of people see. It makes me wonder if people in Japan are even gonna understand that reference, though. Oh, it's sad because most of the people in the first photo are dead, so it makes sense why it would be alone in the second. Yeah, it is so sad. It is definitely meant to show just how alone that he really is. Definitely. All right, let's see. I was too distracted by the arena double to appreciate how great this particular scene is. What a sentence. Yeah, is this place? Is this what it's like to be a normal life? That is such a good line, and it's an important one. The panel work here is solid, and it paints a really sad picture about the need to save very much of Denji's life. Has been riddled with awfulness, and although it hasn't changed much in regards, his identity as Lord Chainsaw gave him real purpose. Not only did it give him power and ability, it directly led him to his family and friends. I mean, yeah, it definitely did, but it also led to him losing everything at the same time. It really is like a double-edged sword. It really is. To this city mouse, accepting the traditional normal is closer to a death sentence than a gift. Give up his title and power brings him back to one genuine constant that haunted him before he ever got before he ever pulled a string. He is, yeah, his loneliness, and now he's really alone. He's pretty much alone in this moment. I mean, he definitely does feel lonely. This is probably the loneliest he's ever felt in his life, or maybe he's felt in a long time, ever since, well, before he became Chainsaw Man. It sounds dramatic, and it might be. All I know is that I need to write that after getting a sucker punch by how this chapter ended. Yeah, it really is true. It's that comparing this panel to the anime opening, the lively group in the theater is now just Denji alone and lost. Yeah, I think Denji's being misled on what a normal life is. Obviously, this is set up there so Denji becomes Chainsaw Man again and forgoes his normal life. But the truth is, his life right now is anything but normal, of course. Obviously, yeah. Obviously, Yoshida wants him to stay like this, but Denji should eventually figure out that normal life can be great. Just not this. A life where you're taken hostage and used by a pawn by forces he doesn't understand exactly. Eventually, he's gonna break out of it, but we'll have to wait and see. I love how Yoshida took a moment to answer, and he's not smucked like he usually does. Something more as Yoshida always. I don't know if Yoshida's even. I don't think Yoshida's being genuine about it, but yeah. Yeah, that teacher was such a whole. He thinks Orphan's got the best of luck, dude. Makima in a screenshot looks like she's going for Denji's Pochita. Do not ever repeat that. Yo, Makima in that screen looks like she's going for Denji's Pochita, bro. See, a lot of people don't know this. See, it's even been implied that there's actually is an animation where someone made an animation where Makima, they were both in the movie theater, and Makima went for Denji's Pochita while he was in the movie theater. So that might actually be where Fujimoto actually got this scene from. That is like what it's referencing, and that's just like his genuine reaction, man. It's just so funny to me, man. He goes from like looking down, anger and shock, like anger and shock again. Her smile is like disbelief, like oh my god, happiness, low key, how like huh? It just makes his face. Oh my god. All right, let me go on ahead. He's not being the Makima allegations. Facts, bro. Facts. Yeah. Well, he has been doing it the complete opposite way of Makima. Makima showed Denji the emotional side of sex relationships and used that to destroy him. Yoshida is logical and putting Denji in crappy situations, letting him decide for himself whether he should listen or face the consequences. You want sex and a girlfriend? Here you go. This should make you happy. You want your sister to stay alive? Better not turn into Chainsaw Man. He's blingy and doesn't try to idealize or sugarcoat anything. Emotions don't play a role. And yeah, he pretty much he's very straightforward about everything. Mr. T that Yoshida is actually a good guy. He's trying to keep danger from getting messed up by the powers that be. I don't know anymore. I don't trust Yoshida, but I just don't know anymore. At this point, I don't know. I just don't know anymore. He definitely shouldn't be trusted, but I don't know anymore. Yoshida is just trying to be the best wingman ever. He keeps trying to set up Denji with the exact type of girl he asked for. Girls who desperate for a boyfriend. Yeah, Denji is about to get hurt again, bro. Denji's about to take an L. Alright. Okay. Alright. Yoshida really wants to have a normal life. It would be, I don't know if I have to match him with a devil. Possibly. But octopuses are well known for their camouflage. That would be very ironic. That's the octopus devil. And she does have the octopus eyes. It's convenient for Yoshida if she wishes to closely monitor Denji, especially when octopus devil are efficient prober as seen in part 1. I don't even know. I'll buy the entire manga collection if the next chapter has a penguin save Denji from Snake Dot. Dude, oh my god. Snake Dot. Oh god, that's her new name, Snake Dot. Get away from her, Denji. Oh bro, I did save it. I'm definitely using that GIF. I'm using a GIF in the YouTube video, man. Alright, chat. I have to type out the script for the video. And I have to type the script for the video, and I'm just gonna start editing it. I'm probably gonna edit it the same way I did my last video. Just because it's just easier. Honestly, it's just less content viewing. It's just a bit easier, but yeah. But that is the end of the live stream. I really did like the discussions that we had here. Honestly, chat, I might start a Discord channel, and I might invite you guys to just talk on the Discord, just to hear you guys' thoughts. Maybe like a 5-minute break room. You know, you guys can talk to me about like a couple questions about YouTube. You know what I mean? And then, you know, like about Chainsaw Man and just anime in general, like what animes am I into right now and stuff like that. I might actually do that. That would be pretty interesting to talk to you guys like one-on-one for like at least like 5 minutes, at least like 5 minutes. But yeah, all right, guys. But thank you guys for sticking around, especially like, dude, the chat was absolutely hilarious, man. Dude, we came up with like some solid humor, bro. We came up with like some solid ideas, like Snake Dot, like Denji has the big snake. Snake Dot has those hands. Snake, because of the Snake Devil, has the hands. Like, oh, dude, it's gonna be interesting. Oh god. Oh, Discord server, that could work well. I've seen it work for other small YouTubers. Yeah, I thought about doing that, and I probably will. I just have to set it up. I might pay money to have someone set it up for me, and then I just invite everyone over to the Discord server. That way you guys get notifications of whenever I upload or everything. Well, that is if you guys use Discord a lot. Personally, I definitely do when I play like certain video games. Like, honestly, like, see, because I'm like a total nerd, dude. Like, I play like Hearts of Iron 4. I play Civilization 5. Then again, I play anything. I play like Hitman, Call of Duty, Battlefield, BattleBit, just about anything, honestly. But yeah, it probably would work. I would pay money for someone to kind of make it for me, though. I know there are templates out there, but I'm just not trying to. I'll be honest, I'm just not trying to set that all up. I'm just gonna. Well, maybe I can just take a day over the weekend to set one up. Maybe I'll just do like a live stream of me just setting up the Discord. That'd be hilarious. But yeah, if you have any friends on Discord, you should ask them to do it for free. That is a good point. And I'm betting if I told them like, hey, I got like a YouTube channel going on, you guys want to help me out? Yeah, it is pretty easy. That is true. And it doesn't have to be like the most professional thing in the world. That actually, I do know people that probably would help me do it. Possibly. I mean, I would save myself some money. I was thinking about just going on Fiverr and just paying some guy on Fiverr. But I mean, they got plenty of templates online. So that is true. But yeah, all right, guys. So hopefully I'll be able to get the video out tomorrow. One last question, guys. Before I end the live stream. Oh God, no. No, Photoshop. I swear to God. Oh, 3 days. God, I got pirate Photoshop again. What do you guys think of this thumbnail? I was going for something this super basic. It's like super basic, dude. Super basic. Super basic thumbnail. I could help you out with it if you want some experience. I would be down for that, Mr. Morpheus. I would be down for that if you would like to help me out with it. I'm down for that. I'm down. I'm down for that. If we're like, we just take a day over like the weekend or well, no, I won't be working at home on Thursday because I have business. I have to go on over to a place that day for business, but no, thank you, Mr. Morpheus. It's pretty basic. Put snake dot on it. Oh my god. Dude. Oh, bro, no balls. Would you go for that snake dot? Oh my god, would I go for the snake dot? Chat, I wouldn't do it because like Denji's a teenager, right? Like they're all 17 or 8. Crap, they're 18. No, that's still messed up. They're not even graduating from high school. That's messed up. That's just no. I can't even consider that. No. All right. Okay, put it like this. If sure, I could send my Discord. I'm here if you want. Thank you, Mr. Morpheus. Thank you. I'll definitely add you on there, man. And maybe over the weekend we can work on it. Maybe over the weekend we can definitely work on it. I'm down for that. But to answer your question, would I go for snake dot? Oh, bro, we'd all go for. Yeah, I mean, if a chick, because I'll be honest with you, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm exactly like Asa. I'm like Asa, dude. I'll admit it. Like I'm pretty much like a Asa clone. I'm not gonna lie. So in that scenario, I would be like Denji. I would be like so shocked. I'm like, dude, this is actually happening right now. But like she's just being so upfront about it. I probably would go for it if the opportunity came around. I'm not gonna lie. I probably would. But of course, if like we were like the same age, then yeah. But bro, like I don't want the FBI like blasting through my door. This takes place in the early 2000s. She is of age now. Oh god. Oh dude. Oh god. All right, this is a sign I gotta. All right. This is gonna be the final poll. This is gonna be the final poll of the stream. This is gonna be the final one of the stream. Oh, I just realized no music is playing. So we've just been talking. Oh my god, we've been talking straight. Okay, all right, guys. This is gonna be the final poll of the stream. This is gonna be the final poll. This is gonna be the final poll of the stream. This is gonna be the final one of the stream. Oh, typing double, man. I can't. No music is playing. So we've just been talking. Oh my god, we've been talking straight. Okay, all right, guys. This is gonna be the final poll. All right, guys. This is gonna be the final thing. The final thing. It takes place in the late 90s still. No, yeah, it does take place in the late 90s. Yes, it takes place in 1997. Well, right now the story takes place in 1998, and we know part 2 should end in 1999 because that's when the end of the world is supposed to happen. The final thing. All right. So, all right. Okay. So this is actually a mix. All right, good. It's actually a mix. So some people said yes, and some people said no. Shout out to the guys that said no, man. Shout out to the strong men that said no, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Oh god, all right, now I just ran off. Now I just went off. Well, I mean, hey, man, some of us would do it. You know, I don't blame them. All right, guys. I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. And Mr. Morpheus, I mean, I think I have an email in my contacts, a business email possibly. Just send me an email and, you know, maybe over the weekend we can set up the Discord server. I'll let you know, man. Thank you guys, and I'll